A lifelong journey of expression leads one woman to her life's passion, making jewelry.
KENS 5's Audrey Castorano got to see how it's made at Priscilla Martinez Design.
Silver and gold pieces, some with a touch of color.
I've always had more passion with metals because that's where I can really put my stamp on it.
Priscilla Martinez designs are eye-catching.
But I wanted to create my own shape and my own silhouette, my own vision.
But it's her signature negative space that sets her work apart.
It's the stuff in between. I look at wire and open space and negative space as the words you don't say.
Martinez trained as a ballet dancer for most of her life and to this day still teaches. Her love for dance showing up in her work.
I love taking space, but leaving things in between. You know, I'm a performer, and when you go to fill a stage and you're only one person, the only way you can do that is with movement.
Her need for expression through this form of art starting in high school.
In that art class, they did offer metals as part of the curriculum. So we learned about direct metal, where you would cut the metal, shape the metal. This was a ring that I made for my mom. This was one that I made for myself. And this was my high school graduation ring. I'd always kind of like dabbled around with wire, you know, when I was a kid, and beads and stuff like that, but this was like a whole new world.
It wasn't until after trying her hand at dancing and acting in New York City that Martinez moved back to San Antonio to start a family. And in 2004, creating her business, Priscilla Martinez Design.
And it took me a while, you know, to get to where I am. And it was always like, you know, in that side closet or that back corner. And it just found a way to keep making itself front and center. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of focus, but you kind of have to just find a peace with yourself that this is what you were meant to do. I'll never not be a dancer. I will never not choreograph. With jewelry, I mean, at least that's something I can do until the day I die. My body can't do all the things that I used to be able to do.
So while we may not be timeless, Martinez's pieces can be.
The possibilities are limitless. There's always going to be things that speak to me. I always see movement in my head, whether it's choreography or metal.
Audrey Castorano, KENS 5.
Really love that necklace that we saw toward the end and the bracelet.
I like
Those
all
are
of that.
beautiful.
It's really cool in that it's very sleek and forming. A lot of form to that jewelry. Priscilla Martinez Design is going to have a trunk show tomorrow from 11 to 7 at Red Tree Jewelry. It's in Leon Springs.
And don't worry if you can't make it out there, because you can always check out her website or social media pages as well. And Paul, maybe a few ideas there for the wife. Mother's Day is coming right up.
Yeah, no doubt. Great ideas. Yeah, it was really beautiful, and man, it's she's got some talent. So.